A young boy named Daniel was home alone one night as his parents went out for dinner. His neighborhood was dead quiet as he was watching TV in the living room, with some snacks from the kitchen. Daniel started to faintly hear something coming from outside. He didn't give it much attention at first, but then the noise began to become louder. He walked over to the front door window and looked out into the neighborhood. The noise was coming from down the street and was slowly getting louder. It got loud enough for Daniel to make out what the sound was. It was a voice saying, "Black box, gonna getcha." But nobody could be seen in the street. Where could the voice be coming from? A chill went down Daniel's spine as he realized that the doors of the houses down his street were opening and closing by themselves one by one. The voice could be heard in the process.
Black box gonna get you.
Daniel's heart pounded as he began to panic. It was getting closer and closer as the doors kept opening until it reached the house at the end of the street. The house right next to Daniel's. A few seconds passed as Daniel was shaking in terror. Then it happened. The front door to Daniel's house opened rapidly.
Black box gonna get you.
Then immediately after, Daniel could hear other doors opening from the inside of his house, one by one from all directions.
Black box gonna get you. Black box gonna get you. Black box gonna get you.
He tried to open the front door to leave, but it wouldn't open. He quickly ran into the garage. The garage door opened forward, so it could be blocked from the inside. As swiftly as Daniel possibly could, he shut the garage door and set a bunch of heavy storage boxes in front of it, so it couldn't open. Then Daniel tried to open the car entrance in the garage by pressing the button on the wall, but nothing happened, no matter how many times he pressed it. Daniel then was going to call his parents, but he remembered that he left his phone on the sofa in the living room. He sat on the floor and waited for his parents to get back home, all while wondering what was even going on. Then Daniel felt his heart racing as the garage door swung open, knocking the boxes out of the way.
Black box gonna get you.
Daniel was sobbing hysterically. He felt chills everywhere. He desperately tried to open the garage door while screaming for help. He then heard the sound of a child giggle behind him. He instantly turned around to see something on the floor. He slowly approached it and realized it was what looked like a black jewelry box. Daniel opened the box with caution. The box had no bottom, just a black hole. Daniel reached into the box. His entire arm went in. Then he felt a cold hand grab his arm. Daniel screamed as he was magically pulled into the box before it shut. All that could be heard was the muffled sounds of rapid stabbing and Daniel screaming in agony. Daniel's parents showed up around 10 p.m. As they entered the house, they noticed that Daniel wasn't on the sofa. They went into his room to see that he wasn't there either, but there was a black box on his bed. Daniel's mom picked up the box and opened it. She screamed in horror as she saw what was inside. It was the bloody remains of Daniel's head.